Do you have a biggest lesson learned? This is I'm sure there's a million, but is there any one that like sticks out to you the most that you always think about as being an important one to like kind of tell people about or anything like that for lessons learned?
The next topic I'm going to talk about is my biggest lessons learned as a leader. And I have two things, but the most important one is to ask your team's opinion on all important matters, which it can be kind of tough to decipher what's an important matter, what's arbitrary, and I can just decide on my own. So you kind of have to use your judgment, but generally just trying to think about what kind of topics, matters you would have wanted your input to be considered on if you were just a general member of the group, and really trying to allow opinions and being open to other opinions on topics like that. And the other point I have is really just to use your resources. It's easy to try to do everything yourself, but ask for help from your mentors and use the binders, the manual, BDO, all of those great resources. They'll help you a lot.
I think my biggest lesson learned was to take care of yourself. You'll find a lot of people who take this position on are the kind of people who work really hard and are very dedicated and very goal oriented and driven, which is awesome. But those people also really struggle to take time to relax and rest and take care of themselves. And if you're stressed out and you aren't sleeping, and if you're not doing those things, you're not going to be an effective leader and you're not going to be an effective teammate, and people will be able to tell. And so really prioritizing yourself and your mental health and well-being through all aspects of the project is just an investment in your team and in its success. And being able to ask for help when you need it, and being able to say, hey, I have a lot of other things going on in my life, like I might drop the ball on these things, could you help me? And just being honest with yourself about that, or when you go through hard times, is really important, because otherwise you'll burn out. And if you burn out, then nothing will get done. You don't want to get to that point.
Yeah.